What's up, guys? Good evening. Happy Saturday. It looks like Saturday is the day for me to post most of the time, right? Wanted to show you guys a couple things that came in. This one is one of them. It's a book that I bought in the summertime. Look how pretty that is. This is what I wanted really to show. Look how pretty that book is, man. That cover. It's similar to the white cover that Clayton Crane had. This is Venom 27, first full appearance of Codex. They call this, I think they call this the Infinity cover. But love the way that he does his signature. And there was a limit to how many of these you can get, and I was fortunate enough that I made it to the website before it sold out, because it sold out real quick, like less than 5 minutes. I think it sold out. I believe it was KRS Comics. It had to be KRS, but it was shipped by Comics Exposure, and it was atrociously shipped too, in a Gemini. They put this in a Gemini mailer. A slab in a Gemini mailer. Yes, they did. I don't even know how it didn't come broken. When I bought this with the intention of selling it. Now that I have it in my hand, man, I want to keep it. I really do want to keep it, man. But you can't lose your focus. If the intention was to sell, I mean, even though I've broken that rule on a few books, all right, and I'm probably gonna break it on a few more, but I'm not gonna break it on this one. I had the intention of selling this one, and I'm gonna sell this one because it's a pretty decent profit. I wouldn't say it's a great profit, but it's a profit of 100%. So and it pays for the fees. After the fees, it would be a profit of 100%, I believe. Then I have these 2 boxes that came in from CGC. Actually 3 books that are in this. 3 big books though. Pretty decent books you guys have seen. Let's open this up and see what this is. Alright guys, so this is Fantastic 448. This is the book from back in July when I won this auction on eBay. I got scammed on this book. eBay ruled in my favor when I put the complaint into them. So all I had to do was send the book back to him. But this guy gave me a story about his daughter and his family and his health, and I believed him. And I took the complaint away because he said it was gonna hurt him or whatever. And I took him by his word, right? So what happens? I ended up getting screwed. Then he stopped responding to me, and I luckily I had the book anyway. I sent it to CGC, and it came back restored, right? The way he shipped it was, I mean, just awful and everything, but it came back restored 4.5. I was really bummed out about it because of the restoration. It was the first book that I've ever, as a matter of fact, that day I opened 2 different packages, kind of like what I'm doing today, and in the other package there was also another restored book, but that one wasn't a big book though. You know what, it kind of was a big book, Marvel Team Up #1 restored, but it wasn't a high grade. This one is a big book. It's a huge book. So I'm into this book a lot now, because with what I paid from him, which was in the $900 range, plus the pressing and the grading that when I sent it to to CGC and CCS afterwards, and then it comes back restored. Now I got to send it back again for them to take the restoration away. Now this is how much it costs for them to take the restoration away, right? It costs $40, but in reality it costs a lot more than that, because it's $40 for the restoration, then it's $10 for screening, because you have to have it screened for restoration, so that's $50. And then you're kind of forced to press it, for them to press it, because they've restored it. So now you're kind of forced for them to go ahead and press it and clean it because of whatever they've done to the book, right? So, and this is the cheapest tier pretty much. It's economy grading tier for a book of this age, right? So, and then the grading, of course, $32.30. Came out to, with the shipping, $150.80, because I assumed I sent multiple shipments like I usually do to CGC, so I could save on shipping. I assumed $9.50 on the shipping to CGC on this one. Comes out to a total of $150.80. So in this book, I'm into it a little bit less than $1,200, $1,100 and change. I'm going to be into this book in, right? We're going to call it $1,125, $1,150. So the 4.5, because of the restoration, I said it then, and I'm going to say it again. I am expecting this book to drop in grade. I believe that I said I hope it comes back at a 4.0. So I took it out of the bubble wrap, and let's see what it comes back in as. Okay, let's not see the grade. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me grab it this way. Try not to look. Let me see if I can take it out. Ah, damn it! I think I saw the grade. Saw the grade. Might as well not even hide it now. But hey, man, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the 4.0, guys, and then now it comes back as universal grade, which is what we wanted in the first place. No longer restored. And then now I don't have to, I wonder how many sellers how many people would have broke it out of the, how many people would have broke it out of the case and then resold it. But you could see right here where the restoration took place, and this is what they do. They just scrape it off, but in a way so that they don't rip the paper that much. It's a little bit ripped right there, and then the other one was right here. I could have sworn that was glue right there, though. But they scraped that off also. So the rest of the book, the rest is the same. And again, you have to have them press it again. You're obligated really to have them press it again, because you don't know, what other kind of damage they cause to it. Even if it's small, they could have brought it down to a 3.5, and if I didn't have it repressed. So I'll take that chance to repress it and have them re-clean it. And you know what? They probably cleaned it a little bit better this time. I gotta go back to that video and check it out. But I think there might have been a little bit more dirt in the last time that I had it. So I do believe that every time that you send it out to CCS, they do clean it better. Look, I've gotten a lot of complaints about CCS, both on the message boards and in my email, right, from different people. Some people say that they're amateurs. Look, I've had really good results. I would be a hypocrite to tell you that that CCS, that they're amateurs. I would be an absolute hypocrite, because I've been very happy with their results. But some people have had, I guess, bad results with them, and I do see the difference sometimes with CCS and with my outside vendor, Mr. Kendra. I do see the difference in certain books. I do believe that Mr. Kendra, and I've said this before, leaves his books in a humidity chamber much longer, and I do believe he takes more time cleaning them. But having said that, for my modern books, and this will happen for my modern books, not all of them, but definitely ones that I believe don't need too much work, like the blue marbles that I sent them. I sent them 11 blue marbles. 10 of them didn't really need much work, and I thought that they might come back as 9.8s. I think they're 9.8 candidates. Hope I didn't just jinx myself with that, but I have no problem sending it to them to press and clean. For anything after modern age, though, that's not slabbed. Keep in mind, I say not slabbed, right? I will send to Mr. Kendra. I have sent them slab books before, and I have gotten a couple downgrades, but mostly stay the same, and upgrades. So I've been super happy with both pressing services myself, and this right here I'm very happy with. Look, I'm into this book, like I said, probably around $1,100 to $1,150 now. The book, however, this is a grail, and what do we say about grails? They are always going up, and that's the case with this book. Now, again, since July, it's still spiking. So even in a 4.0, it has spiked. So right now, I would still be down. And why? Because it's commanding around 1,200 to around 1,250, I would say. I know that there's sellers that are looking to oh, wait a second, I just noticed one more. It's right there. Look, that's another one that they ripped it. They ripped the book. Oofa. It is a rip. That's how they fix it. At least they fix it. It doesn't come back as, but well, that explains why it's a 4.0. You know, I gotta be glad that it's not a 3.5 though. Yeah, gotta be glad it's not a 3.5 now that I see the actual rips. Is this one ripped? Yeah, this one doesn't go straight through the paper, but it's still a rip. Very fortunate that it didn't come back at a 3.5. But yeah, this is how you see these books most of the time. But what was I saying? Yeah, because when I go to sell it, right? When I go to sell it, I have to pay fees to go to sell it. So you got to figure around 15%, 10% for the more than likely it would be through my comic shop though. So I'm gonna probably cap it at less than 10%, about 9%, 10% up to 300, and then 8% after that. So probably around 9% altogether. So I would still probably be down, because I would probably have to sell this, if that were the case, at a little bit over $1,300 to make my money back. Now, because I don't need to send it, I'm going to keep it. So originally, my intention was to flip it originally and go after a higher grade. As of right now, I've changed my mind on this one, and I'm going to keep this one. Unless I can find a higher one, and I can get a really good price for a higher one, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sell this one, much like I did with Amazing Spider-Man 361 and how I acquired a 361 newsstand, right? This one, however, I'm keeping my my original plan and flipping it. I'm gonna keep it on this one and not keep it on that one. See how that works? You see how that works, guys? Of course, the 8.0 stays in the collection. The Fantastic Four 8.0. Alright, let's see what the next one brings. But I'm happy with that result. And yeah, now it's Universal. Alright. This is The Boys. Oh, I saw it. Saws it. Okay, hold on. We saw that grade already, though. We saw that grade. Yeah, baby. Okay, let's see the grade first. 9.8. So it paid off. At least for this one, it paid off. I sent out 2. The Boys number 3. Signed, "You guys, you're the real heroes," by Antony Starr. You guys, you're the heroes. You guys, you're the heroes. You're the real heroes, Antony Starr. Yeah, baby. Alright, I gotta pick. Oof. Wow. I wonder how many people thought about that one. I don't know. What would you have chosen for a quote from Antony Starr? I've always liked that. You're the heroes. You're the real heroes. Yeah, I was hoping this wasn't gonna come back at a 9.6 or a 9.4, the way my 9.4 came back 9.2 for Amazing Spider-Man 300 from McFarlane. This one came back at a 9.8. Let's look at the other one. Let's see the other one. Come on, I'm trying to get it without seeing it. Can't get it out of the bag. Alright, let's see. Alright. Turn it back. Turn it. You guys. Hey, what the heck is that? Oh, that's the roach. 9.8, baby. Alright, I sent them both as 9.8 because I wanted 9.8. I sent 2 9.8s and I get back 2 9.8. So, signed, "You guys, you're the real heroes," Antony Starr. It's you guys. You're the real heroes. Yeah, baby. This book has been catching on some heat as of late. It's in a raw. It's up to a $300, almost a $300 book already. Unfortunately, I think I know for a fact I sold one 9.8 already, and not at $300. I sold it at less than $200. I might have sold 2. So now I was hoping that both of them came back at 9.8, obviously, and both of them did come back as 9.8s. And yeah, one of them for sure is staying in the collection, and the other one will be sold. I don't know what kind of price to put it up for sale, though. Yeah, I don't know. How do you price it by an actor? Because actors don't sign much, especially Antony Starr. How many Comic Cons is he gonna make it to and sign? Yeah, he might make it to a few, right? But he's a big star now. So, and I just love that quote. It's you guys. You guys. Yeah. So that was a success. So out of these 4 books, 2 of them will be sold: The Boys and the Venom 27. And I'm keeping 2. And why do you sell? Because you can't keep everything, guys. You can't. You just can't keep everything. You want to, but if you want to keep your hobby going, and you want to keep getting more key books and good books, you have to sell. I'm going to put out another video tomorrow. I'm going to be sending some more stuff to my comic shop. They're actually having a COVID is affecting so many all businesses. I'm not even saying like so many businesses. It's affecting all businesses, and it's affecting them right now too. They have a slowdown because of COVID, so they're not currently accepting consignments. But I think they're going to start accepting them this coming week. So I'm preparing some books to send to them, and I'll show you guys some of the books. Some of them are books that I didn't want to sell just yet, but I'm gonna try I'll try my luck on them. All right, and see how many people are interested. You'll see them tomorrow. But yeah, that's the video for tonight. Tomorrow also I'm gonna have some books that came in. I'll show some books that came in that really I bought because of suggestions from some of you guys. You guys, it's you guys. You're the real heroes. Yeah, you're the real speculators. Later. Damn, sorry guys. I always forget this. Always. The numbers, and this is real important for a lot of guys that have never done this for signature series books. All right, so it's 2 books. The Boys number 3, private signing, right? It's really expensive. So CGC total for the grading, $350. Of course, the $5 submission. $40 in pressing costs. I feel like I have to maintain my 9.8, that I have to press them. I feel like I do. I mean, you can take a chance, maybe not pressing it, maybe saving that $40 charge, and then $16 shipped back to you. But that's taking a big time chance. Now, altogether, that comes out to $411. I assume shipping to CGC at $10. So altogether comes to $420 to have these 2 books signed, quoted, graded, regraded, and reslabbed by CGC and pressed by CGC. That's $210 per book because it was only 2 books. $210. Now, the book itself, without the signatures, is going for close to $300. We're gonna call it $300 right now. That's what the book is going for. Plus $210. So I have to get a lot more, plus whatever fee I'm gonna incur on selling it. I got to get a lot more than that, which, by the way, I think I can easily I would have to assume that I can easily get double that. Okay, But I am gonna sell. You know, I have to sell one of them because you start talking about these kind of costs. This is why you know, I feel compelled to sell my books, because I'm not rich, guys. I wish I was. I wish I was wealthy, you know, but I like doing it. I like doing this. I love doing this. I love seeing the books themselves. I love having them. I love collecting them. I love watching them. I want to keep this book so freaking bad, man. I really want to keep this book, but I can't. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. But I'm keeping this one. I think I might keep this one for the long run. The original plan was to sell this one, like I said, but I think I will be keeping this for the long run, unless I upgrade it. Upgrade to another one. I want to have at least 2 Fantastic 448s. But yeah, that's the that's it. That's the numbers. It's the numbers for both of them. Hey, now for real, you're the real heroes.